I trapped you. We tricked you. And they deliberately did that to provoke an attack so that they could then get it registered, so that they could artificially boost these kind of like numbers. It was a drive for them to go out like martyrs and provoke an attack upon themselves so that it could then get logged, and to try
It's
and
to do
push the
something
idea
so
that these people
extreme
are
to cause a mob blood rush, so that they can say, "I told you so." Look at all these evil bigots.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I would really like to answer Kazoom directly, if that's possible.
Well, I mean, Damon did give an answer, but well, let's hear your answer too.
So, So when we restrict bathroom access to trans people, so that way they have to use the bathroom of their assigned choice, the rate of violence that they experience for being trans, because you're already vulnerable to violence for being trans, goes up from 24% to 36%. Now, this makes sense if you think about it from a common sense standpoint. There's already prejudice against these people, and for people who sexualize trans people, they're more likely to think it's okay to sexually assault them because they think less.
Where are these? Hold on. Can I ask you a question though? Look, I've been around a long place. I've been to a lot of cities, countries. Like, I have yet to see in my life this crazy, like, sword of Damocles that you're talking about that hangs over every gay person. That they go everywhere. Like I said, like or trans person.
Why are you bringing? Okay.
Why? Or sorry.
You probably won't see it. Most of this violence is done when somebody thinks that they're alone with the person.
But that's the point. Like, that's when every crime's done. So maybe, hold on, maybe could it be possible that the person that's being the aggressor is looking at someone that maybe presents more a feminine or a weaker way, just as a woman would, and sees a weaker person to prey upon?
Sure, that makes
and not just that it's, oh, they're gay or trans, and we're gonna, because again, I'm sorry, but a lot of like gangsters or criminals don't even want to go near a trans person. They're like,
on a deeper level, sure, what you're saying makes plenty of sense. I was just trying to approach it at a surface level to keep it more common sense.
So Furby, can I just ask like two
John,
things?
you can go eat my ass.
Weird.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jake, John wants to know if he can pay to have Imperious.
Yeah, he can. All he has to do is just pay. I mean, look,
you can pay whatever. No, John's a good guy. He can pay what. But no,
he can pay whatever.
No,
John,
he muted me though. He banned and muted me. That's bullshit though. This is bullshit.
John,
now the blacks coming in here and trying to repress a white from other places.
Okay, all right, Imperious, hold on really quick. I'm gonna grift a little bit. I'll do a $20.
He's in my chat, so you got to.
All right, you know what? Pay Angry Snowman at least $20, and we can boot Imperious if you want. All right. I think that's fair. Or me, you can go to my channel and donate to me as well. We're going to be racist against the white man right here.
I need to give a quick PSA on banning people from channels and my thoughts on it.
It's not banned. It's just kicking off Imperious.
No, I mean,
dude. And by the way, Imperious.
That's fair.
Yeah, okay.
I know. But I think John's a good one in the sense, like, if he kicks you off, he probably won't talk shit about you afterwards. Because there are people who cross the line, and I can acknowledge that. So, like,
sure.
Sometimes you need to ban
No, it wasn't John that kicked me off his channel. It was HB and Portia.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, I wasn't
he
even
didn't
trying
kick
to
me
lie
off,
there.
but then John continued.
Let me get to my point.
Imperious,
you're cutting me off. Let me get to my point. My point is that what bothers me about the people who have banned me from their channels is that they do so to talk shit and pretend like they won debates against me afterwards. And all I'm saying, Jake, is if you need to ban me from your channel, just don't peacock. Just don't peacock.
It's not gonna ban you. What did you do?
Oh, Melanie's such a shit debater. Blah blah blah. Like,
no, look. I'll tell you this, like, I've never talked shit about you. Like, the only time I ever talk shit about you is to your face. Okay, that's it on panel, etc.
Like, that's the name of the game, baby.
But
like,
but at the end of the day, dude, I'm not here to be malicious to anybody, any debater, nothing like that. I'm not that type of person. Okay. So no, you're always welcome, bro. Like, that, it is what it is, and it's fine. I'm not here to ban anybody or nothing like that.
So just quickly, Furby, if I can ask you just a couple of things. First of all, can you just explain your particular identity? Do you mind doing that? I asked you last time we debated.
I'm a straight up trans woman. It hasn't been in question since the day I realized it, and I've never looked back.
Okay, so do you because this is something we didn't get to ask you because you weren't at the debate. Do you agree that do you believe that sex and gender are two different things. Do you recognize that you're biologically a male,
Yeah,
but
and
you have
while
a
I can,
female?
and
Sorry.
while I can see that, yeah, and while I can see some confusion, not for the people who I've told over and over again, but for the people who are first encountering this,
Sure.
and the overlap, I do think gender occurs more culturally, mentally, and is an overall an environmental and attitudinal thing.
And so do you feel like if people misgender you when they kind of use the incorrect pronouns, do you feel like that's offensive, that's wrong, that's hateful?
Well, online, I mean, I've obviously learned to just let it go. It affects me more in real life, to be honest. And it depends, right? Like if someone doesn't mean to, then and they feel bad about it, then obviously, like, I don't think they did that out of that intention. But somebody
would
who's
it-
insistent
what if they
about
don't
it,
mean to?
Would it be
What
safe?
if
So let me just finish
Okay.
this quick line of questioning. Sorry, I'll try and keep it quick.
well,
Would
can I finish my question? It's
Sure.
the consistency that.
Man, I
Right,
have so many
right.
questions for Furby,
So
dude.
so do you think, like, would it be safe to then assume from that, like, in your feelings on those issues, would it be safe to assume that you then believe that you're a woman? So
Like, there's a lot of nuance there, that things I could disagree on, but then that would be more semantics than anything. So I'll just say
Okay.
sure.
Right. Okay. So the thing with that then is, what I'd like to ask is, like, just two simple solutions. We know, and if we need to make it clearer, we could just say, and this is how you know that there's an ideology that's pushing this, because they won't allow that to happen. We could just put on every single toilet where it says men's, women's, we could just put biological men's, biological women's, and that would solve the problem, right?
Well, it'd be
But then-
biological males and biological females, because male
Right.
female refers to sex,
Biology,
and
yeah.
woman man refers to gender.
Also, that
But
doesn't
the
solve
thing
the
is,
issue.
no,
of
woman
trans
man
women
doesn't
being
really.
used.
So
But that
the
doesn't-
other
wait,
thing.
can I-
Sorry.
can I
So
just-
wait. Sorry. Did you say that it doesn't solve the issue? Is that because of your earlier point regarding safety?
Well, yeah, trans women would still need
Right.
to go
So
to the
here's
biological
the other
female
thing. Like,
after.
and so here's the other thing that I would then
Just
say
silly.
based on the. So the other questions that you asked earlier, that you answered earlier, which I was asking, which clarifies, like, this is your belief that you are actually a woman, and how you reacted to some of those questions. And I'm not saying this offensively. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm not trying to be offensive here, but there technically is a toilet that does exist for you, which you could feel safe in, which is, if you don't want to use your biological female's toilet, right, is the disabled toilet. And by law, loads of places have to have disabled toilets. You could use it. It's a single cubicle. Nobody's going to attack you there. You'll be safe. So why not use that then?
Well, for one thing, it's inherently exclusive, and there's nothing against disabled toilets, but it does feel stigmatizing for people to use. And if you feel stigmatizing from using something that's a basic function of your body, you might not feel like you can go to public places.
Where's the stigma?
Stigmatize
Where's
me.
the
I want my
stigma?
own toilet.
How's the
The stigma? Where's the
Yeah.
stigma? Well, especially if you're a woman,
I just thought, like, South Park
typically
with
it's a pro-social thing to go to the washroom with other women, and do your makeup.
Yeah, because they go in there and talk shit.
Yeah, next
Have you ever gone out there? They do
next
that
time
shit.
you want to take it
And
to
so-
the disabled
and
toilet,
so-
just put a little
Just let me
pink
finish,
bow on
just
your
let me
head,
finish.
Imperious, and just strut
Holy
right in
shit,
there and
just
take
let me
the
finish my
biggest
answer so
dump you
that way
can
Damon
imagine.
can actually hear it.
Like,
I
I'm
think
talking
we're
about
I
a
have a
dump.
camera. I put in
No,
the vent. What are
I
you
just
talking
real
about?
quick, as a man, I just want to clarify. Like I'm talking about a dump that would, like, resemble the size of Gary Coleman's forearm. Just put that in everyone's mind, okay?
Good for you.
I mean, it's typical
We're all proud of you.
that guys, when
Can I
guys
finish
use
my
the
answer?
restroom, they just want to do their business and leave. With
Can I
women,
finish
they
my
like to